Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, oh, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
You're listening to Women Empowerment Wednesday. I am your host, Coach Latoya. You can reach me on my website at www.coachingbyLatoya.com. Also on Facebook, Coaching by Latoya, and on Instagram at Life Coach Latoya. So if anything resonates with you, or you just want to send a message and you want to say, hey, I like the episode, or you have an idea of an episode that you want me to talk about, definitely send me a message. Be glad to hear from you. All right, let's get into today's show.
I'm sure I've talked about this before, but it's imperative to talk about determination. So I recently celebrated a birthday, and my friends wanted me to get together with them on the weekend, and I had to travel out of town. I had to take about a 2-hour drive, 2.5. Okay, I drive slow, 3-hour drive, okay? I do the speed limit. So anyway, as I'm preparing for my trip, I'm trying to make sure my car is together, go get it inspected, everything works out great. And I pick up my son. I said, okay, let's get on this road. And I had to run an errand, and then I was going back home to grab our things. And then my back tire starts smoking. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I just got an A-OK. I got my car checked out. And I'm all excited to go away, but smoke? Like, oh my goodness, okay. So in my mind, I got to stay calm. I have my child in the car. I'm like, let's just get this car parked. We are 6 blocks away from my house. Let's just go. And I'm saying my prayers, and Lord, just help me, help us, help the car. Let's just make it. So we get home. I park the car. I get out, and it's like, you know what? I could have said, I'm not going. I could have did all of that. But nope. I am determined to get away because this trip is more than just a birthday weekend for me. It's a chance to relax. It's a place where I'm going to celebrate my friends. We're having great food. We've discussed the menu. We've all were quarantined. Like, we were looking to get out of the house and just spend time with each other, laugh, talk, and rest. This is that R&R where you need to refresh, get away from your surroundings just to get yourself together, recharge your batteries to get ready to go back to life as we know it, right? I was so determined, I decided to rent a car. So I had never rented a car before. So I'm making a phone call. The customer service was great. I appreciated the experience. Now, I said, I'm going to go get this car. I had to ask a car service, come get me. So me and my son go, we pick up the car. We like it. We go drive back home. But now I'm so focused on my trip. I put a bag in the car, like, let's go. I get to my destination. We made it safely. Even though on our way, it took me almost 15 minutes to figure out how to put gas in the car. I was just like, we're going to figure this out. Thank you, Google, for teaching us how to put gas in new vehicle. Anyway, so we make it there. I'm enjoying this ride, and I could have been angry. I could have been upset. I could have just said, I'm not going. But I was determined. I was determined to make it towards this great weekend I knew I was going to have. And I get there and exactly what I wanted and I expected. I had a wonderful time. I had gifts. I had food. I had rest. My friends let me sleep. I went to sleep. I slept for a good 12 hours. I was so exhausted and didn't realize it. I had so much on my mind that entire work week. Just a lot of things that I had to sort through. So just to be able to rest with no interruption was beautiful. And then once I got up, we had breakfast of my choice. We just relaxed and talked and laughed. You need that. You always need that. And then I said, okay, I'm about to go take my shower. We get dressed, just really hang out. And I realized I left my toiletry bag home. Yeah, that happened. And they just started laughing. They said, you were just so destined and determined to get away and get out of the area. You just left the main thing home. But they said, we're proud of you. You didn't let the car situation stop you from enjoying your weekend. And we're so happy to see you. It was a fantastic weekend. But I also wanted to state, had that not happened, I wouldn't have been open to this new vehicle I'm thinking about purchasing. I always, like I said, look for the silver lining. And I really enjoyed the car. And I said, I think this will be on my list. That was never on my mind to begin with. And second, I realized how bad I needed to get away and not let any hiccup stop me. And it was just a great weekend. So when I got back on the road to come back home, and I got home and took a shower, yes, but also just really relaxed, and I was living in the present. Not to mention I received some birthday gifts too. They were phenomenal. Talk about that another time. But it was just amazing how once I rented the car, it was as if there's nothing that's going to stop me now. We're ready for this destination. And when I tell you it was just a great time, I wasn't worried about, what's going to happen about my car. I was no longer thinking about my car that was parked outside. It was just a beauty that my car started to act up before I got on the highway. That was the beauty. And it was also letting me know, we're not going to make this trip with you this time. You need to take somebody else with you. Enjoy yourself. We'll be here when you get back, okay? And you can take care of us later. But it's about you. And I want you to think about the things that you want. Okay, now, those things that you want is going to take work to get. In that, you need to take a break. You need to rest. You need to relax. Where is that place? What does that look like? Who's there with you? And if you had a hiccup, like car problems or anything that could possibly delay your trip, will you allow it? Or will you still find a way to make it to that said destination? If you knew that destination was about you, was about celebrating you, was about letting you relax so that you would be able to recharge your batteries and come back to work towards your goals and dreams. If you also knew the support system that you had to get to that destination was going to let you be okay. Even my mother, who was offering me her car, it was just beautiful. I had a beautiful support system. And I wanted to say thank you to that support system. And for you to think about who's on your team, who would make sure that you had what you needed to get where you needed to go. And could you do the same for them? Well, that's a few things to think about. So I challenge you, if you haven't already done so, find a way to recharge your batteries. Do so. And who would you like to come along with you? Until next time.
Well, that will conclude today's episode on Women Empowerment Wednesdays. Don't forget, you can reach me at my website, www.coachingbalatoya.com, on Facebook, Coaching by Latoya, and on Instagram at Life Coach Latoya. See you next Wednesday.
Loved what you've heard on this week's episode? Well, the answer is simple. It would mean the world to us if you could head over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review and feedback. Spreading the word really is the best way to grow our podcast and achieve even greater things. Thank you.
It's Superstart Battery Month at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Get up to a $25 gift card after rebate with the purchase of select Superstart batteries. Our professional parts people will test your old battery for free and recommend the right battery for your vehicle. For power, performance, and reliability, choose Superstart batteries only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.